Good morning, everybody. I have a lot to say this morning, so I'm going to just go ahead and begin the video. Have you guys noticed, or am I the only one who has noticed, that the media is pushing this black people are racist and anti-Semitic narrative? They've been doing it the whole year of 2020. You know, they're pushing that narrative that black people are racist and anti-Semitic shit. Okay? I feel like they are projecting in order to justify how they treat us. That's how I feel. 60% of anti-Semitic hate crimes are committed by white people. Yet, black people are hateful and racist. Pink people don't like to be painted with the same brush, but they are so quick to do it to us. For them to try to say that black people are racist means their asses understand fully 1,000% what racism is. Pink people couldn't wait to start calling black people racist, which isn't even a thing. So they can fuck off with that gaslighting shit. And you can't say shit about the who's. When I say who's, you know what I mean. What rhymes with who's? You can't say shit about them, whether it's true or not, without being labeled anti-Semitic. They're hypocrites in that they're hypocrites in that regard, because they perpetuate anti-black racism and then expect no one to say shit. But let someone call the who's out on their shit and it's, oh, you're anti-Semitic. Fuck them. This is really about control, my people. They want to control the media. They want to control what we think. They want to control and maintain the chaos. What's happening now is that we real people are entering the conversation, calling dumb bitches out on their shit. These who's are being exposed and they don't like it. The fake who's, you know, the ones on TV and running the media, are scared. To me, pink people and who's are one of the same. They're all Caucasians. Pink people and who's are all Caucasian. They are. I don't see any difference in their skin tone. Nick Cannon's bootlicking ass is cowardice. He's just being the Sambo ass sellout Negro, as he always have been. He says the truth and then he apologizes for it. Nick Cannon is a weak ass MF. He's weak as shit. He had no business even coming out his mouth with anything. He shouldn't have said shit. Cause now he walking around like a little damn punk on his knees, you know, licking these people who murder billions and trillions of black people. He's licking their ass. And the nerve of them to ask him to apologize to them like they're some type of god or some type shit. Man, fuck them. They ain't shit. They ain't shit. Really. How come they never talk about their kids who love to shoot up schools and black churches, nor the rise of white Christian terrorism? How come they don't talk about that shit? They want to use the word terrorism when it comes to us, but when it comes to their children, they won't use it for their own. And they are the biggest they are the biggest terrorists in the world. They have been terrorizing the entire world ever since they left the Caucasus Mountains. Ever since they left their caves, they have been terrorizing the entire world. The truth today is hate speech, according to them. The term anti-Semitic was started by them so that no one calls them out on their bullshit. I find it interesting how they made the Arabs the face of terrorism. We know who the real terrorist in the world is. We know. And they know too. They just don't want you to talk about it. Most of these people are well aware of the challenges that awaits black people, but they'd rather make us out to be the villains instead of approaching it in an intelligent manner. I don't expect any non-black to truly have our best interests at heart. So problematic views from them does not surprise me. Pink people, Asians, Latinos can all have a dislike for each other as a whole. But when it comes to denouncing the black collective, though, they join hands real fast. The Who's received all of the reparations, and we didn't receive shit. Now they think that they can silence us. The nerve. The motherfucking nerve. Ask any politician about reparations, and they will change the subject real quick. You know what? It has always been us against everybody in the world. It has always been black people against everyone in the world. You know why that is? It's because we are the original people of this earth. And they know that, and they hate it. They want us to be weak and passive, like Nick Cannon, Snoop Dogg. Black people are constantly being antagonized and provoked. And when we react, they act like our reactions are not warranted. I guess if we address any of their bad behavior, or pedophilia, or stealing and robbing, we are labeled as anti-Semitic. Nothing, nobody can say or do that will change the fact that we are the original Who's. Let me, okay, I got my notes here that I wrote last night, but I'm reading this shit wrong, and I can't even read my own handwriting. But back to what I was saying is, nothing nobody can do or say that will change the fact that the original Jews look like me. The original Jews look like us. And they know that, and they can't change that. They hate it. What the fuck are they really anyway? What are they? I have to do my research on that, because they aren't even the original. The original Who's are us. They look just like us. Okay? Do your research, my people. Don't y'all think for a moment that these imposters, because that's what I call them, imposters, don't think that they don't know that we are the original Who's. And this is because they get so uptight and upset when the truth is being spilled. When Nick Cannon was saying some shit that he read somewhere, but Nick Cannon didn't really know what he was talking about. Although the things he was saying were true, Nick Cannon was just reading some shit, spewing some shit that he read somewhere. But he didn't know it to be, he knew it was true, but Nick Cannon is fake. When you spitting facts and the truth and you don't back it up, that means your ass is fake. The world knows that the Who's are imposters. The people that call themselves Who's today are imposters. I just want to know what the fuck they really are. I mean, to me, they're just pink people. That's who they are to me. They're just pink people. Those people stay studying us. If we weren't here, what the fuck would they do? Because they stay studying us. What would they do if we weren't here? Commit suicide, or just simply become extinct? Simply come extinct. You know, if we were to stop mixing with them, they couldn't survive. But we have, you know, bootlickers and shit that wants to sleep with them, hop into bed with them and shit, you know. I'm gonna move on from that. Everybody on this planet, you know, came from us. You know, if you want to be technical, everybody on this planet came from us. Hitler murdered black people too. Why is that never talked about? Hitler murdered black people too. Where are motherfucking reparations? What happened to the thugs that murdered George Floyd? Does my blackness offend you? Is my hair too curly for you? Are my hips too wide for you? My dark brown skin glows with all the melanin I have been gifted with. My luscious thick hair is filled with curls that bounce with every stride I take forward, away from oppression. My hips sway perfectly with the drums beating in the air of the motherland. Does my athleticism bother you? Is my intelligence too much for you? Are my people beneath you? My athletic feats have been studied by generations of white Americans who have hoped to find an extra ligament in my leg. My intelligence has been the reason for many inventions all over the world. My people will be given justice where it is due. My people will be heard, just like the drums from the motherland. Listen, people, it's time to stand up. You know what I'm saying? It's just really time to stand up. Don't allow yourself to be silenced. Don't follow these celebrities, because these celebrities ain't shit. Okay? They are not shit. Only, you know, and I thought about this last night. I was thinking, these celebrities don't have to allow themselves to be treated this way. You know, they may not have a job if they stand on their own 2 feet, you know, but I mean, they may not have the job that they want, put it that way, because McDonald's is always hiring, and Walmart is hiring, and we got chicken plants in the United States that are hiring. You know, they can drive cabs. They can do regular, ordinary jobs like we regular folks do. You know what I'm saying? So they don't have to be in the industry. So Nick Cannon could have said what he said, which was the truth, and said, fuck y'all, I ain't apologizing to y'all, and go ahead and go get a job somewhere else. He got money. He can go start his own business somewhere else. But being as though he wants the approval of the oppressors. You know, he wants to stay in their good graces. For what, I don't fucking know. Self-hatred? That's the only thing I can think of. Because I'd be damned if I'm going to apologize for some truth that I didn't said. I'm not going to do that. And if it means that I'm going to be fired or lose my job, then so be it. Who gives a fuck? I'll go start my own business somewhere else. So Nick Cannon apologizing to these people is telling me not only is he a pussy ass punk, but he wants to stay in their good graces because he wants to continue to stay in bed with them. Because if he didn't want to stay in bed with them, he would not have apologized. Okay? So these celebrities like Snoop Dogg and whoever, and these athletes who are apologizing to these damn white people, they don't have to do it. They're doing it because they want to. Because they want to stay in bed with these people. Okay? They're not being made to do shit. They're doing it on their own accord. So I don't feel sorry for Nick Cannon. Okay? Nick Cannon does not give a fuck about his people. Okay? The same skin tone people. He don't give a shit about us. And let me tell you another thing. None of these celebrities and athletes give a shit about us. You know, stop supporting them. Stop buying their albums. Stop watching their football games. Stop watching their basketball games. You know, stop going to the movies. Stop watching their TV shows. Don't buy their sneakers. You know, don't buy their purses and perfumes and shit. Don't buy none of that whack ass shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't wear name brand shit. I don't give a fuck about no name brand shit. And I think it's like kind of like stupid to be wearing somebody else's name on your clothes anyway, and then bragging about it as if your name was on the shit. I think that's like fucking stupid to me. Really, who gives a fuck about a name brand shit? I don't. It's not my name. If it's my name on it, then okay, you know, I can brag a little bit. But if you wearing, if a brother is wearing some white man's name on their clothes and he's walking around bragging about it, does that make sense? I think it's kind of stupid. But anyway, folks, I done went off to somewhere else. I love you guys. Hey, listen, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel, and please share this. Stand up for your rights, okay, people? And don't ever allow these people to silence you. And don't ever apologize. Be unapologetic. I love you guys. Peace. Toodles.